Hey guys, so today I want to speak to you about a topic that I have in mind very often, and I spoke about it before. If you have been following me for some time on this channel, you will know this, but I still think it's important to mention it again. And if it's just a reminder for myself. But I'm thinking if I can use the reminder, maybe you can do too. So, I was just going there for a swim in the lake over here. And I was looking for a nice spot to sit and keep my stuff while I go into the water. And I was looking and it looked like crowded everywhere. So many people in one spot. And I kept walking, looking for an empty spot. And then I realized, why am I looking for an empty spot? It's kind of because I want to keep my space for myself. I feel more comfortable if I have more space for me and if I'm not so close to the people around me. And so I realized, so many times in life, in day-to-day life, for small things and for big things, we always have this choice, which is to choose between comfort or growth. And even right now, I'm doing something which makes me uncomfortable because I walk around in public talking to my phone and so many people are looking at me. But because I made this choice right now that I'm going to choose my growth over my comfort, it's a conscious decision, and I can do it in spite of my discomfort. And if you carefully observe your day-to-day life, I'm sure that you will start to observe so many instances in your life every single day where you make this choice, most of the time without even being aware of it. And I'm sure I'm just aware of it maybe 10% of the time. It happens so quick, and a lot of it is subconsciously. But if you start to look at it, if you start to observe it, then you can make this a conscious decision, And once every day you choose, every day more often we choose growth instead of comfort, then we'll move towards our growth. And that's ultimately what yoga is all about. So, you wanna basically break every single limitation that you have. Yoga means union, and everything that moves us towards this union, that's what we call as yoga. Hey. So there was just this little dog. He had just 3 limbs and he was hopping like this because he didn't have the 4th limb. Oh my god. How happy we can be, if hopefully you have all your limbs. Not everybody is so fortunate. And we keep wondering and worrying about all these little things. So anyway, just think about it. What do you want to choose? Growth or comfort? Because both of them are most of the time mutually exclusive. Maybe not necessarily always, but I think these are two forces in us, inside of us, two kind of pulls that we have. One thing in us is pulling us towards growth, and the other thing is towards comfort and safety. And if you're not aware of it, then most of the time what happens is we tend to gravitate towards comfort. And comfort means stagnation. Comfort means we are building up our limitations. We're strengthening our walls. Because those walls are keeping us comfortable. Growth, on the other hand, means we are like slowly tearing down those walls. If you're growing, we're tearing down the walls. And that's what we want to do when we're on the path of yoga. So there's like literally 100 ways every day you will notice. Small little ways. But that's what yoga is all about, you know? To make it a part of your day-to-day life. Not just like the 1 hour you practice in the morning, but to make it a way of life. And so every moment you can ask yourself, am I right now strengthening my walls, or am I like tearing them down? Am I growing, or am I, sitting still? So do something which makes you feel uncomfortable, and you feel how liberating it is, especially if you do it with intent. Alright guys, so I hope this video is of any use, and I am publishing these every week. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button below. If you like it, hit the likes button. And please leave a comment. Let me know how you can implement this in your life and what your experience is with it. If you have any questions, leave a comment below as well, and I'm more than happy to respond. Bye guys, I wish you a wonderful week.